Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I can indeed. Can you hear me?
I can. How's it going?
It is going pretty well. I'm excited for tonight. Working on my noise suppression.
I am also very excited and nervous. Never had a one-on-one prologue before. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never run a one-on-one before either, so I don't know how it's gonna go.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, just one sec.
You're good.
You,
Hmm. Oh, you can't hear me?
I,
I got you.
so let's try that. And perfect. Okay, sorry about that. I tried to fiddle with it and thought I knew what I was doing. Apparently, I didn't. So defaults are good.
Hey, no worries, man. No complaints here.
So, like I said, like we just said, I'm really excited about this. I've been going over both of your sheets all day, and I'm really excited. I did notice that I kept getting the names mixed up. So if I call you Rin or name one of your NPCs somebody else, I apologize. But we will get
Okay.
that as the
Yeah, no
game
worries.
progresses.
Hey, that's why we're doing this, right?
Yeah. Okay. So like I said, I'm not entirely sure how to do a one-on-one prologue either, except to maybe just kind of get into play. So I figured that we would kind of maybe start with your typical day at the Copper Cup. Something happens, and then plot continues, and then well, yeah, spoiler, 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 and then either you succeed or fail at the primary objective, and however that happens will influence how we begin next session. But
Oh, okay.
do you have any questions about anything before we get started?
Um, Forewarning,
Yeah.
I've predominantly ever only played my games on Foundry, so I think I've gotten the basics down on Roll20. Um, but bear with me if I have questions here or there. Hope that's okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I like Foundry, but I'm not as proficient with it, and I do my best to like the targeting system. I really like, so I'm working on that right now. I have a target button that like says, you click it and you click who you're attacking, and then in the chat it'll say so and so is attacking who's it's what's it, but it doesn't link that's in Roll20, and on the D&D Beyond it doesn't have anything like that, so it's just text, and so you have to do the attack, and I'm working on it, but
Gotcha. So it's all
Foundry,
manual on your side, like applying
yeah,
things.
Foundry is much
Uh,
better.
it's all good. Hey, for me, it's pretty much the same thing. Right? I know how to move.
Yeah.
I know the measuring tool. I've been experimenting with D&D Beyond and Roll20 add-on. So it seems like on my end it'd be pretty straightforward, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have control of a token yet, which I imagine that's something that you'll do.
Yeah, that was my bad. I had to join the game, and then okay, this is Tesh. Tesh. All right, and you can control everything. I was just getting everything in. I did not drop your last name in.
Perfect.
Type
I love it.
and since we run on D&D Beyond with the Beyond 20 plugin, I generally keep the Roll20 sheets just as like NPC stat blocks.
Okay.
That way, it's a lot easier to edit and do all of that.
Perfect. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, makes it easier, so I don't have to pull up two character sheets on both sides. So
Yeah.
but other than that, no, I think I'm ready to get into it. I don't know how, since this is also your prologue, right? Are you? I don't. I guess we'll feel it out, the RP side of things.
Yeah. I hopefully my goal is to tie you at the very least tangentially to the prologue or to the opening adventure.
Mhm.
Say that the opening adventure. Have you run this adventure before at all?
No, never.
Okay. Okay, so say that the opening adventure would be for a goblin ambush, like in Vandover. You would probably know that there's goblin activity in the region, and you have to go save somebody that was kidnapped by goblins, or you have to go find somebody who was attacked by goblins, and like I don't know. So you like wouldn't encounter those goblins, but you might encounter something around it that would lead you to it. So that's how we're approaching this.
Okay.
That was it. Good.
You didn't give any spoilers away, right?
I hope not. I used a completely different opening.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Throw whatever you got. Level 1 character. It would be a shame if I died in my prologue, right? Imagine.
Did I tell you guys the story about when we ran Fandover and my character died twice? The whole party died twice?
At level 1?
Uh-huh. And level 2. We died in the Goblin Ambush in Fandover, and then we leveled up to 2. They all played a new party. I played a Revenant that came back because I was really attached to my character. And then we go into the cave, and we get past the 3 out, or the 2 or 3 outside, and we go inside, and we make some bad decisions with the wolves, and the wolves kill us all. And it was just like, oh my goodness. Like, it was
You DMing
frustrating
or
at the
you a
time.
player?
I was a player. Yeah.
I see.
I was really
It hit home
frustrated.
for you even a bit more.
Yeah. Just like, I just want to play with them.
Oh man, that's totally unfortunate. Kind of funny though. That's a good story.
Yeah. Okay. So you did a really good job of describing your day at the. Dang it! I just had this. The Copper Cup. Your day at the Copper Cup. So tell me what the last week has been like. Has there been anything memorable that's gone on? Have you met with Doyle? Did you mean to do a 4-letter name pattern?
I did not know, but
All
now
of
that
your
you mention
names
it, it's
have
kind
4 letters.
of yeah. No, I did not intend for that. Um, but now that you see it, I see it. It's kind of hard for me to convince you that I didn't do that.
It's like Invader Zim, all the characters have 3 letters.
Yeah, I do like names with like one syllable, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways,
And then
um, to answer your question, I think it would have been a mostly normal week. Um, Noel is in town more frequently because he's been stationed here, or his job has put him here for an extended like period of time, as opposed to him having to go back and forth every now and then between Silvery Moon and Waterdeep. So I am seeing him a bit more in the evenings, as well as before dawn, before um, the shop opens. I would also say that nothing really out of the ordinary has occurred, other than maybe it's because Tesh is seeing Noel a bit more, but he feels as though he's getting pushed a bit more. You know what I mean? Like, you've been on easy mode, now you're increasing difficulty levels. So that level of strain has, I would imagine, taken a toll on Tesh's mind, and he is predominantly focused, even while work, just in his brain, mentally thinking about the things that he's learned. So much so that in the mornings after he practices with Noel, Noel disappears into the city to do whatever he's doing within Waterdeep. He is practicing some of his spells, mainly the ritual spells, right? And a couple that he knows. Just trying to memorize them to heart, practice drawing the sigils and understanding how they function, so to speak, way before everyone gets into town. Um, but yeah, other than that, I would say that it's been a pretty normal outing for him in the mornings, his normal routine. He sticks to around midday. That's when Noel comes in for a cup and they start talking more about the schooling of the art, so to speak, where he teaches him theory. Um, he essentially answers Noel's questions on his studies, and the afternoon comes around, it's typically quieter, and then evenings, evening rush, people leave their work, they're coming in for teas, having a chat with their friends, neighbors, and then nighttime comes and he practices with Noel again, and cycle repeats.
So, what were you working on with Noel this week that you were having trouble getting?
Um, Noel recently showed him, or showed Tesh, the his family tradition of blade singing, right? So for Tesh, he's always ever had to just use his brain. And so when it comes to physical activity, in addition to thinking, it doesn't come as naturally to him because he hasn't necessarily practiced it his entire life. And so he showed difficulties, right, while he was practicing with weapons in the wee hours into the night and the early mornings. Um, Noel would test him by just asking him theoretical questions, based off of his studies. And so, admittedly, Tesh had a hard time focusing on doing while also thinking. And so, throughout the day, throughout the week, I would say that he's thinking about all of that while also doing his job, serving tea, brewing tea, talking to patrons, trying to ensure that he's multitasking and using his brain that he has quite admittedly never had to do before, which is exciting for him.
Okay, I like that. And how would you practicing that so that the next time he comes over, you prove to him that you're doing better? Uh, so maybe something like you got caught by somebody who shouldn't have seen it, or maybe you broke something that was very important. But what have you done this week as you're practicing that might be frowned upon, get you in trouble, or otherwise impact your relationships with an NPC or NPCs negatively?
Mm, I would say that his mother notices his mother Mara notices pretty much everything about Tesh, even when he's off, right? And it's like slight things, and she could tell that he's distracted, right, while working because he messes up not just one, but a couple patrons, like regular customers' orders of tea, brewing different teas when they've asked for others, brewing them too hot when he knows better, um, and outright just forgetting things because he's too entranced with like remembering the movements that Noel has been teaching him, in addition to thinking about the arcane theory that he's being taught to kind of blend the two together. And so he's definitely rough around the edges right now. So he's not really showing improvement as opposed to kind of doing too much and being distracted at work. So his mother is seeing that, and I would say that she's kind of telling him like he needs to relax for a second, right? Like he seems tired. He's not paying attention. He's not focused. It's very unlike him.
Okay. Okay. I do believe that that is enough to get started. Let me double check my notes. Sure, I don't need anything else. Okay. So, you're working the copper cup. You're stressed out. Your mom's noticing it. And it's another busy day. In fact, one of the busier days this month. It's been a warm summer. About halfway through the summer. And it just plans on getting hotter. You guys serve teas that, as hot as they are, make people feel cool, enjoy themselves. Maybe some iced coffee, if you're into it.
No, strictly teas. That's it. No,
Strictly
not
tea.
even snacks. Yeah, not even snacks. Just tea. I'm just like, no. We can.
Tea and biscuit? No, you can just have tea.
Yeah, no. We can do scones and biscuits. That's fine. Everyone needs a light snack with tea, right?
Okay. Well, that's actually perfect. There is a rowdy pair of rich folk who are starting to make a scene. They came in. They wanted iced coffee. And you say that you didn't have any. Well, you know what? I think that maybe we'll just take all your tea if you don't got any coffee. What do you say?
Sure. We've got quite a lot of tea. I presume you want to pay for all this tea, or you just want a cup? Do you know what you want?
Oh, of course we want to pay for it. We can buy all your tea. But, yeah, no, I think we might steal it. And his friend's like, what are you doing, man? This isn't right. We can't be making a scene. The guy's like,
Um. Uh. You do know that the City Watch does come by quite a bit. I'm actually close friends with Sergeant Halvar. It's not a threat, really, but I implore you to please not make a scene here. If you want to buy some tea, I can offer you some, give you some advice on how you're feeling. You seem rather stressed out, actually, and I think this would be a perfect opportunity for you to try our green tea, which is the best in the city. Would you like to try some, free of charge?
you're stressed out. We don't need anything free. We're rich. And the other guy's like, I'm so sorry, my friend. He's a little drunk. Let's go. I'm so sorry. And you see they two men kind of look similar build. Um, Not like they're related, but you know how two people can sometimes look alike. The jock
Yes.
types, like tall, wide shoulders. They're both would be found attractive, that sort of thing. And as you take care of them, your mom is over behind the counter and watching how you took care of that, and you notice that she smiles. And then some time goes on, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Day continues, and a trio of students from the academy come in.
Do I recognize them? Do they come in
You
quite often?
you do. Well, maybe they don't come here quite often, but you do recognize them. This is Perrin Rosnar. He is the leader of their group. Think Draco Malfoy. And then Crab and Goyle. We have Davin Pell and Sel Norris.
All right.
Okay.
And this
So,
is in the afternoon, evening.
let's go ahead and say that this is in the evening. Dinner
Okay.
rush has just begun to start. They might be the fourth or fifth table out of your seven table establishment or so. Uh, yeah. And they take a seat that has a reserved sign on it. There is a couple coming in later celebrating their 115th anniversary. Excuse me, 150th anniversary. It's kind of big. They're dwarves. And, they are regulars. These guys aren't. And they flick over to the reserve sign and sit down at the table, laugh, and put their hand up saying, Boy, boy, it's time for tea. Come here.
Is my mother around?
Yes, yes, she is.
I'll just look over at her. And the couple has also arrived, or not yet?
No, the couple will be arriving in about 30 minutes or so. But you can tell these guys, they look like they're here specifically to cause trouble.
Mm. I'll walk up to the table. Excuse me, gents. What can I do for you this fine evening?
Well, first off, you could bring us three teas.
Yes,
And
would you like green tea, black tea, chamomile, white tea? Actually, you can't sit here either. I don't know if you saw the reserve sign. Um, we actually have a gathering later on this evening, 150th anniversary for some patrons of ours. I hope you understand.
this is, no, we don't understand.
Oh, you you don't understand the word reserved, or you just don't understand that you can't sit here?
We don't understand why we can't sit here if we, pay you. And he pulls out a platinum piece. And he says, Here, we want this table, boy.
Oh, well, by Jove, a platinum piece. I don't know if yes. Well, sorry to break it to you, boys, but we sell our teas here for a copper piece per cup. Do you really think we're in it for the money? If you wanted to spend your platinum, there's another tea shop down the street called the Time and Place, spelled Thyme and Place. Just let me know if you need me to spell that as well. Um,
You just
I'm
didn't
more than welcome
spell
to
it.
serve you. Come again?
You said let me spell it for you. You did just spell it Thyme. And his friends chuckle, uh, sycophantically.
Yes, yes. But like I said, I don't. You guys cannot sit here. Um,
We are
there's a
sitting
perfectly
here.
fine table.
What are you
Yes,
going to
but
do about it?
well, I'm asking you to leave or move to a different table at the very least. I'm more than happy to serve you tea. Um,
We're asking you to bring us tea, so, bring us tea, man. Boy. Not man. Bring us tea, boy.
and I asked you what you wanted. Why don't you guys come up to the counter and I could serve you that way? You know, we have a whole menu over here.
Says, no, we'll take simple mint tea.
Simple mint tea. Ah, I'm sorry, we're fresh out.
Close you all. Well, here, take this platinum piece, and you can buy some. And maybe you can buy some nicer clothes, too. And his friends laugh.
um, and you mentioned their names. Do I recognize any of their names? I don't know them per se. Do I?
Oh. You know them specifically. You've seen Perrin around. Like you have interacted with these people because, like you said, you're kind of close to the academy, but you're not there. So these are the star. Well, Perrin's one of the star pupils. Davin and Seller, they're all right. So
Okay.
I don't know what kind of interactions you might have had before. Probably, maybe he brushed your shoulder, or you guys ran into each other by the shoulders once, accidentally on purpose. Uh, Maybe he has been here before and caused the scene. Not like this. Little stuff, but this is the first time you've actually had like a conversation with him, if that's what you call his
Hmm.
meeting you.
Do I know what his parents do? The main ones, parents.
Uh, yeah, you know that his father is one of the upper management mages in Blackstaff. And you know that his mother is a jeweler of great renown.
Mm. Perrin, your father. He's part of the Blackstaff Tower, is he not?
You know he is.
Ah, I see. Mother, I'll scream to her. Do you know what Sergeant Harvard is? Would you mind fetching him? I think we have an issue with one of the Blackstaff Tower's children. He's causing a scene. I would hate for him to be made aware of his child's antics. And I think I would be trying to intimidate at that point.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation check if you would.
This would be great.
Yeah.
I got a two. I got a two.
Right.
Oh, I have advantage on. Whoops. But it's the first roll. Sorry.
No worries. He says, Sergeant Halvar, go ahead and try it. He's invited to dinner at my parents' place next week.
Are there any other empty tables
There are
as of
two
right
empty
now?
tables, yes, but they are definitely like closer to the crowd, like in the middle of the crowd where it's loud, as opposed to off in this nice little nook. Like I don't know, it would be like right here on this side, whereas the table that they're trying to give away is like this nice one over here by the window with the view.
Okay. Perrin, I know we don't know each other very well, but do you have to sit here? Of all places tonight. This is a special occasion for, somebody who comes here quite often and, they're sharing their deep love for each other. Like, do you have to do this here?
Why do you think we came, boy? And then I'll just laugh.
I'll pick up the reserved sign and I'll go over to another table and I'll place it on there. Um, and I'll walk over to them again. And as I'm like gritting my teeth, since we're out of mint tea, what other beverage would you like? And no, I'm not taking that platinum piece and going to fetch you more mint tea. we have other options. All it is a copper piece per cup. Would you like me just to brew something or what? Hello?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally muted my mic. He says, a copper apiece. We don't have any copper. Who deals in copper? So, we will just take black tea with lemon, honey, and milk on the side.
There'll be 3 copper pieces, please.
Like you said, we don't have any copper. Here's a gold for you. It's the smallest we have.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have enough to return the change to you. So unless you have a copper piece or anything smaller than that, I won't be able to serve you your tea.
We know you can't afford it. We don't mind. It's nothing to us. Keep the change.
I'll take the gold piece and I'll walk behind the counter um and
So,
start. Oh, yes, of course. The best, you know. These hooligans show up and, are ruining um, two patrons' evenings, let alone mine, but who cares about me, of course. Um, don't you ever get frustrated by that as much as me?
there's yes, but business is business. We can't afford to turn away such rich folk. Fortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Silversmith they'll understand.
Yes, I'm sure they will. Um, don't worry about me. I'll figure it out and I'll just continue brewing their tea. Um, as waiting for her to like walk away, so to speak. Or I'll just go out back. They wanted black tea, and I'll just get some from the back, and I'll go behind the back to
Okay.
um, brew some tea. And while I'm alone, I do want to ask your permission about this, but I am going to experiment with the sleep spell, right? So I know you have to cast it in a 5 foot cube, but my thinking here is that what if I cast it on the tea as a form of like medicinal need to help people go to sleep? And so an idea would pop in my mind to cast the sleep spell on the 3 cups of black tea in hopes that it would make them fall asleep.
Yeah. Let's look at the sleep spell and see what the ranges are on that and see if we can make that work. So I think that is a great idea.
Oh, I wish you could just do all of that. Oh wait, I cast it. Here's display.
All right, range 60 feet. Does not say that you can see. So yeah, mechanically, you'll be able to like cast it from out back. But for flavor, absolutely, you cast it on the tea and see if they can make their saves.
Perfect. So I will do that. Um, Careful to also spit in parents specifically.
Health code violation.
And then I will mix it in with my finger so it doesn't look weird and just wipe off my finger with a cloth. And then I'll bring them their cups of tea. Here you go. Black tea. Hope it's to your liking. Please, if you could finish, I'm more than happy to give you more. Again, you gave me a gold piece for these. And Parent, I apologize for trying to rush you in my rudeness earlier. It's been a long day.
You quite understand, boy. It must be hard working so very long. We poor and only getting a copper per cup. Fine.
Yes,
Go,
well,
go.
well yes. Enjoy your tea, and I'll go behind the counter and I'll dry off some of our pots and cups and plates that they sit on, and just watch them and see if they'll if this if the tea works.
Okay. So they're drinking the tea, and Perrin, you just managed to overhear it. As he's speaking with his friends, he says, "Well, don't tell him, but this tea's actually pretty good. It's got some kind of flavor. I like the aftertaste to it." The other ones are like, "What? I guess it's good." All right, wisdom saves. Let us. So, one moment. Okay. Let me do it this way. That's not working. 1, 2, 3. All right, Davin and Cell definitely succeed. What is your DC? 14. All right, that means I have to open his sheet. Oh, there it is. Wisdom is so he falls asleep, but his friends do not.
So Perrin falls asleep.
Yeah, he begins to doze off. He's going on, and they grunt, "Yeah, like like I said, crab and goyle." And he begins to nod off. And they're like, "Hey, hey," and they push him, and they don't wake him up because they're not using their action to wake him up. They're like, "Parrot, parrot."
I'll walk over them. Is there a problem? Was did he fall asleep?
"What'd you do to him? We know what we know what you can do. What'd you do to him? We'll report you."
What? Report me for what?
You know exactly.
If I were to do something to Perrin, why would I not also do it to the both of you?
They look at each other, and please make a deception check. That was cool.
This could go.
It's like blackjack. Like I need a high card or a low card. 10. Okay. Let me see.
DC can't be that high, right? We're on level 1.
Yeah. Okay, so the new rules are it's their flat insight score, which is to say
Oh god.
beats. So when it beats, it's successful. No, when it beats, it's successful, and when it doesn't, it status quo stays the same. Okay. So they're really suspicious, but they're both too. Well, they're not dumb because they're both at the Wizard Academy, but they're both too dense to put it together how you would have done it.
They're crab and goyle. That's basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously you cast sleep in that special way, and they can't figure out how it worked like that. So as you're
do
talking,
I know
go
their
ahead.
parents?
Yeah. You know that Davin's mother is works at the bank, and that Cell's parents both work at the museums.
Okay. So, question. If we're using the crab and goyle reference, can I, based off of how Perrin interact with both David and Cell, and how David and Cell interact with each other, can I pinpoint which one is the person in the group that gets kind of the verbal abuse, so to speak? You know how like Crab would always get yelled at by Malfoy, or
Yeah,
one of them ends
yeah,
up being the punching bag. He's just happy to be with the group.
yeah. That would be Cell.
Sel, but Sel, your parents are still at the museum, are they not? I heard that they're working long hours and there's an exhibition, about to that they're about to present. Is it true?
You know it's true. It's because they're it's because
Yes.
they run it. What are you trying to say?
Oh, apologies. I'm not trying to say anything. It's your parents would often come in for tea and for some snacks. So I told my mother earlier, and she packed some a canister of their favorite white tea. Tell them that white tea has little treatment involved with it. So when they brew it, in order to get the distinct taste of the copper cup, they need to pour in water no hotter than 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And here's some crumpets for them as well. Tell them that my mother says hi. Oh, hello.
What? We're here to make fun of you. Why are you being so nice to us? And his
Well,
voice
well,
changed.
whatever do you mean? You're patrons in the copper cup. You think we sell tea for copper because we're in it for the money? No, we enjoy yours company. Regardless if you enjoy mine or not. We're just here to make sure that you have the best tea, the best experience, and you go home with a smile on your face. Because, as you know, life can be hard, very hard. And I'll just maintain like a stare at him. Do you know what I mean?
Uh, no.
Ah, of course you don't. You are El Torco Academy. What do you have to worry about? Oh, but look at the time. Seeing as Perrin has fallen asleep, would you mind helping him outside to the bench? Maybe that would wake him up a bit, or perhaps taking him elsewhere. As I mentioned, the Silversteins will be here any minute now, and I would hate for their anniversary to be ruined. Just imagine if it was your parents' cell. What would they think if someone was sitting at the favorite spot? You know.
Oh, and they look over at Perrin, and then they look at each other, and then Sil says, "Come on, Devin, let's get out of here." And like they kind of like pick up Perrin. And he's what? And they rush him out, and you see that they just keep going down the street towards the nicer part, towards the academy.
Perfect. Is anybody looking at me right now? Any patrons?
Several patrons have watched you. They're trying not to. Your mom is looking at you definitely, and she's absolutely beaming.
Um, Something I didn't discuss with you outside. Does Tesh have a magic license in Waterdeep?
I was gonna ask you because you said that you didn't study at the academy. It's kind of hidden in secret, and then
Yep,
yeah. So did you want to keep it that you don't have it?
I do. As
Okay.
for now, I suppose, right? I think that could be a hook later on. Because I was about to do something, but then I realized, wait, if it's in secret, right, I probably shouldn't. And so in my brain, I would think that, oh, I should cast a spell here, but everyone's watching me. So I'll go and grab a rag and I'll begin wiping down the table. Um, Keeping notice of the other people, the other patrons, and I would wait for a moment where people aren't looking at me, and I would snap my finger, cast prestidigitation to clean the table up and make it spotless and ready for when um, the Sylvesters, you said,
Silversmiths.
the silversmiths show up, and I'll put the reserve sign back on and go from there.
Heck yeah, that was cool. All right. So, as you cast prestidigitation, please make a sleight of hand check.
23.
Nice. Okay. As you cast prestidigitation, you see that Davin and Sel are carrying Perrin past the window at that moment, and they don't notice that you cast a spell. It looks like you're just cleaning up. Uh, Perfect. That was good.
I'm actually out of game, right? I think this is great because I'm starting to get in the groove again. I'm just like I didn't know how this was gonna go, but I think this is great so far.
Heck
Just
yeah.
shout out to you. This is good.
Thank you. I was literally just thinking, I was like, this is just like when one player kind of has their character doing something else and everyone's just sitting there eating popcorn.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've been thinking about it. It's like, why am I nervous for it? This is just D&D. Like whenever it's downtime, right? And we all split up. This is basically what it is.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Well said, man. All right. So, they leave. The silversmiths come in about 3 minutes later. Very close in. The table is perfect. And yeah. Is there anything you'd like to RP with that tonight before moving on to my next planned scene?
Yes,
Yes.
actually. You mentioned they're dwarves, correct?
Yes.
So in Dwarvish, I would welcome them. Mr. Silversmith, we've been expecting you, and I'll pull in the chair or pull out the chair for the missus. Um, like, happy anniversary. I'm so happy that we could celebrate it with you. Um, Apologies for the noise. Of course, as you can imagine, a lot of people come here in the evening. So we tried to situate you in a more quiet location so it could be more special. Um, Regardless, we've gotten the normal orders ready. All we have to do is bring out some snacks and we should be ready to go. Please let me know if you need anything else before I walk off, though. Just get your normal orders ready.
Oh, such a fine young boy. Oh, I remember why we come here now. This is
Oh,
this is such a wonderful spot.
oh, and here I thought it was because of my mother. Um, but I'm sure she's part of the reason too. I'll be right back. You guys enjoy yourselves. Let me know if they're being too loud in here. I'll like playfully say to the other like patrons in there. I can
Uh,
maybe
they
try
all
quieting
laugh.
them
They all laugh, and they say, "Oh, Tesh, you're so funny. You know we like it loud."
Of course, yes. And I'll go over and prepare their normal teas while I um, do that right in the back. I will also cast prestidigitation on their cups to make the
Mm.
aroma of the tea um, stronger than what it normally is. But no, I would imagine because I know them so well because they've come in for so often, I would try to put in hints of the smells that they are accustomed to and they're dwarfs. Maybe the mister is wanting to be reminded of like what it's like in Undermountain or if he's from the north, right? Like trying to replicate some of those smells to the best of my ability. So that way, not only when they're drinking the tea or when they smell it when it comes out, they're reminded not just of the deliciousness of the tea, but it brings back memories and nostalgia of probably how they met, like in other smells that they've enjoyed through the past. So I'll do all of that. I'll try doing that with a cantrip. I know it's kind of a lot, but I would try to
No,
heighten those smells.
that's great. Go ahead and oh, that makes sense. I was like, why is your intelligence only at 12 if you're a wizard? Because that was the wrong character.
Oh, I was like, yeah, mine's little little bit higher than that.
Yeah. All right.
Unless I played a
Yeah.
dumb wizard, that would be stupid, but funny probably.
Okay, so something that specific, go ahead, make an Arcana check. Looks like you're proficient, so that's good. Okay, it turns out exactly as you want. In fact, even better. And heck yeah, that was cool too.
And yeah, I think that's all I would do there. I'll like walk behind the counter, see that my mom's giving me a smile and like nudge her a little bit with my elbow and just go back to wiping down cups and greeting patrons as they show up, preparing teas and whatnot. I would for RP's sake, I know this is kind of like a happy moment, but I think for Tesh, right, he would gleefully share a smile with his mom and look at the patrons, but then he'd go back into his brain and then his smile would fade and he would think to himself and just sigh, right? Like, this is good, but like, is this really, you know, it for him? You know what I mean? Like, is there something that he can do to continue to make people happy while not just thinking that he runs a tea shop? And he'd be thinking about that and then on and off go back to, thinking about his lessons with Noel.
Okay, so the evening wears on. You're thinking about lessons and how you need to deal with these things and how great it is later. And your mom says, before we go to bed, we're going to need some of that mint tea. And in fact, you are out of mint tea.
I was totally joking earlier. Were you telling me we're actually out?
She shrugs her shoulders and she says, what if there's a phrase about saying something and it being true? So
Can I just do it in the morning?
she says, unfortunately, no, we've got the Council of Mint coming in the morning.
The council of it?
Yeah, there's got to be something better. She says, no, we've got that. Okay, so she says, no, can't you just do it tonight? Yeah, because you're a teen and she's your mom.
Sure, yes. Do you need anything from me before I head out, or are you gonna be in bed by the time I get back?
I'll probably be up reading.
All right. Well, try not to stay up too late. I don't know how long we'll be out for. I presume I know where to go.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It is a walk, 3 or 4 streets down. Actually, let's go ahead and bring you to the map. Where did you have a specific area where your shop is located?
Yes, actually. Maybe. I think I created a new street, so it's at the. Uh, Give me 1 second. Put it here. It's definitely on the southern side of the North Ward, a little bit close to the Trades Ward, and it's on the southern edge of the North Ward, just a few blocks north of the Trades Ward, and it's on Spireside Lane. So I think I found a map on just Google, like an interactable map, and
Yeah, I love that one.
yeah, I think I picked a street that didn't have a label on it, so I don't remember exactly where though. But we can probably nestle it. That's Revan Street, Delver's Court. Snap. Where would that be? I'm trying to figure out if I would be close to the City of the Dead. I don't remember. Uh, no pressure, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Uh, let's see. What if we put it a little bit off from the high road?
Okay,
Um,
I see that.
like, uh, where would you say? Where would you think the southern edge of the North Ward would be?
Honestly, I would say Tarnath Street.
Could you ping that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we can put them. I like this little nook right here. How about that?
Heck yeah. Okay. Tarnith, that book. Okay, so here we are. And in one moment, looking for.
And yeah, in my backstory, I put Spireside Lane. Thought that sounded cool. But feel free to name it whatever you want. I'll just stick to it.
Spireside.
Yep.
No, why don't we just call that little neighborhood Spireside?
Perfect. Spireside it is.
Heck yeah. Okay.
This thing's so cool. Did someone make this for Roll20? Or did you put these hexagons on here?
I just activated the hex map and said to label it,
Oh.
and then I didn't
Oh,
mess
I
with the
did not know you
colorway.
could do that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Okay, we will use this for now, and then later, so that we're not wasting time with art, we'll do this. And it is the copper cup. Okay. And I bet we can convert it to the copper. Look at that.
Oh, it's perfect.
Heck yeah. I like this better. We'll use it later. Okay. So, yeah, you need to go from the copper cup to let's see, down to let's see. Sorry, I should have figured this out first. You're down
No,
there,
you're fine. I'm admiring the map, honestly. I think it's the fact that someone spent a lot of time on this map is just insane.
right? It's and it goes in a deep dive and like shows you information about it. It's like Wikipedia for Waterdeep.
Yeah, I love that. Eberron Sharn, someone made that for like Eberron, Sharn, like essentially Sharn is a city of towers, right? It's very similar to Waterdeep in that regard. And then I was also mesmerized by that for a good like hour while I was doing my backstories for that. Anywho, I'll stop wasting your time.
No, there's no wasted. So maybe somewhere like over here on Wim Street, or what was that? The cat, Many Cats Alley. And there
Ooh.
is a tea wholesaler on Many Cats Alley.
Okay.
So we'll put
Um
that there.
cool beans. Yeah. I'll start heading there. I'm human, so I can't see at dark. See at night when it's dark. If there's lamps up, fantastic. But
Yes.
I think Tesh
Yep.
would still bring his lamp with him.
Okay.
And he had the hooded lamp, so he'd attach it to his belt, just so he doesn't have to walk around with it in his hands. Uh, Something else that he would probably bring with him is obviously, do I know the patrons of this location in Many Cats Alley? I would imagine I do. The reason I
Yeah.
ask is because they supply us with tea leaves, right? But I imagine we source other tea leaves across the entire city or other locations. So I try bringing them some exotic teas that we have that you normally wouldn't find in Waterdeep, so they can try it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that you are familiar with this area of the city, and they're familiar with you because you come here so often, for sure. And they always wait for you. You're like the ice cream man. They wait for you to come every week. And then this is a special visit because you ran out of mint tea.
Sweet. Good evening. It's good to see you again.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look who it is, boys. It's our friend Tesh. Come on, looks like he's got something for us.
It's not a lot. I know you like trying some unique teas that we source from outside of Waterdeep. So I figured I'd bring you some. This is called Dragon's Breath. Um, it's a little bit similar to a cinnamon spice tea that my mother likes, with a slightly heavier kick. Um, don't worry about the heat. The heat is better. I think you want more tannins in it. Let it steep for long periods of time. That helps quell the heat. Um, try not to get addicted to it because it's quite expensive. My mother doesn't have a lot of it, but of course, if you need more and you like it a lot, I'm more than happy to bring some more over. But anywho, here you go. I'll hand him the tin of tea. And as per the usual, it seems like mint tea is a popular item for our patrons. We just need more of it if you guys have some in stock.
Oh, yes, yes, we do. And is this going on the account, or are you paying in coin today?
Uh, how much is it?
You get one gold piece worth.
If you could put it on the account, I forgot to grab the money from my mother before I left. Kind of in a hurry.
Absolutely. Happy to do it.
Thank you, and I'll be back tomorrow. Or maybe the next time we need more of the mint tea or some of the other supply that you have. I'll make sure to bring the gold as well.
Oh, yeah. Your usual orders coming in on Thursday, as always. See you in 3 days.
Perfect. See you in 3 days. You guys have a good
Cheers.
evening, and try not to drink it all in one sitting.
They all laugh.
And then, yeah, I'll start heading back. I'll walk slow. Um, actually, on my way back, before I do anything, what does the weather feel like? Is it one of those nights that when you just walk outside and you're like, wow, this is a beautiful evening. I need to take a walk.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and say that it was a little overcast today, and people weren't quite sure. And then the night turns out to be like right as you look up, the clouds are like just now finishing to part. The moon is big and bright. The stars are there. You see the edge of the galaxy out, like the Milky Way area. Except in D&D, there's different colored stars that shine different wavelengths of light, so we don't just see white.
Is
But this
there
is
a place that Tesh goes to every now and then just to take in the scenery, looking into the ocean or into the harbor, anything like that? Somewhere a little bit close, but not too far, right? I would hate for him to have to come all the way over here to Deepwater Isle, right? Or all the way at the southernmost point of the dock ward, so to speak.
I'm so sorry. What was your specific question?
Is there a spot where Tesh would inherently know it has like one of the best views in Waterdeep of the ocean?
Oh, absolutely. That would be. Actually, give me one moment. Oh, I am on the map already. Okay. Uh, the West Gate. I would say the
Perfect. Over here.
West Gate. Yeah. Or, yeah, Blackstaff is here. Uh, oh, so yeah, the hills in front of Blackstaff Tower.
I would go there. I think that's very fitting.
Okay. Oh yeah, that question. What's your favorite place to go in the city?
It would probably be here.
Thank you. All right, let me
Yeah,
start doing some
cliffside
notes.
in front of Blackstaff Tower, overlooking the bay or the harbor, taking in the ocean breeze.
Okay. Label Tesh's overlay.
I was gonna say, do I
Okay.
need to like put my should I put my token here? I don't know if I should have done that.
No, you totally can. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping up as much as I can during the session and making
Okay,
sure I got
and let me
all the
know. I'm not
spots.
used to that, right? Like I know I just watch YouTube and it was like, oh yeah, you can put your tokens on new maps that your DM puts down. Not used to that, so if that's something that you prefer, I can 100% do that. I actually think it's fun having that little bit of control, just putting your token down wherever.
I'm
So just let
totally
me
cool
know.
with that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
And
So yeah,
so
you look out at the ocean. It's beautiful. What are you doing? What are you seeing? What are you feeling?
yeah, I would look out, hanging over a rail, just looking up at the sky, looking over water, taking it in, kind of questioning, I guess, as every 17-year-old adolescent would do, questioning their existence and their place in the world. And then getting to the point, as most teenagers be like, no, you're an idiot, whatever, stop thinking about it. It's going to be fine. Just get back to whatever you're doing. But he wants to hang around a bit. So he'll sit on a bench and he'll take out one of the books that Noel has assigned him to read, um, that he has been dreading because he doesn't care too much about history. But Noel, knowing that, gave him a book called A Politely Sanitized History of Waterdeep, Volume 4. And so basically, Noel tried getting him to read 1 through 3, but they're really boring. And this one has pictures in it. And so Tesh is like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. He just hasn't had a chance to open it up, quote unquote, is what she tells Noel. But better late than never. So we'll start opening it up, start reading about the history um, of Waterdeep, right? And he'll try to go see if there's a section of Blackstaff Tower or um, really anything, just mainly just mindlessly like flipping through pages, not really reading it, kind of distracted still. Just really happy to be outside and, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're looking around and you do find a section. Let me grab it from beyond so that it's easier to see. Right. All right. It does not have its own little section, but as a player, you know about Blackstaff Tower. So it's got, it was built. I'm not entirely sure right off the top of my head who it was built by, but it was built by them. And it's had many head mages over the years. But this book particularly talks about how the Blackstaff Tower is where I just had the name of it. Uh, the dragon. It's not the Dragon Ward. Dragon. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. There's this ward around the city. I can't remember. It's the Dragon something. That makes it so that you have to, if you're a dragon, you have to have like personal permission from the Blackstaff, and your name
Oh,
they have to like.
is it
Go
the
ahead.
Mythal that's like protecting the city? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and it's got its special name, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Right. So it talks mostly about the creation of that mythal and how there's rumored to be a dragon, a gold dragon, under the city. And this section reads more like an episode of Tales of the Unexplained, that sort of thing.
Okay.
The one thing you do notice, though, is that he gave you that book, and in the margins next to this, he says he's written, "This is your way to Blackstaff." But it's talking about the Dragon Ward, specifically that gold dragon, said to be a rumor. This book, the way that it's presented, makes you think that it really is a rumor because it's so cheesy.
Does it's just written there? Is
Yeah,
I'll just be like, is she trying to trick me? There's no way. He's trying to see. No. I'll flip the page. And then I'll flip
okay,
back.
okay.
And
As you flip back, it's still there, but it does keep catching your eye. What does it mean?
is there anybody around me right
At
now?
the moment, no.
Okay. I would tap my bead. As one of the things that Noel gave me instead of a traditional spell book. It's like a spell shard. And so it's kind of like Tony Stark, Iron Man. He pulls up his display. He's talking to Jarvis and doing stuff, but it's only for his spells, right? Um, and he grabs a piece of chalk from his pack and he starts writing on the ground the sigils that you would need for detect magic, and he'll start ritual casting it. And when he's done, he'll like flick his bead or the shard, display will go away, and then his beads from the shard will light up from the shard up, almost kind of like a RGB kind of like pattern on a keyboard, and then shoot back down to a shard and it'll glow slightly, and then his eyes will start to flicker a bit until the spell takes effect.
Okay, that's so cool. As you look out, everything's got this. Hey, man, thanks for doing the acid I gave you kind of feel to it. It's all shiny and 70s or 60s, and you see that several things around you have color, like the. Let me just come up with this in a minute. The blue of transmutation on the street lamps, and just the general magic around the city. And you see this dome up above the city, like Phantom Menace or Wakanda.
He is tripping on acid. That's what it sounds
Yeah. Look at the dome, man. It's protecting us all of us
like.
together.
Well, that's so weird. I'll look down at the book. Do I see anything crazy going on with the book and the words that are written there in the side?
Yes, you see illusion on the writing that he wrote on his little note.
Oh, if only I was higher level and I could dispel it, which I can't right now. I'll just take note of that later. Um, are there any other notes on any other pages as I flip through them really quickly?
There do not seem to be.
Okay. I will do what every book reader hates, and I'll crease in the page so I remember this spot in the book.
Okay, I'm sorry. We are incompatible, and it was nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say I do that in real life. I'm just saying, right? Like, hey, he's gonna do it. You know, he's all about efficiency. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
um, for shits and giggles, while the spell's active, he'd pull out his other books that Noel has told him to read. Because why not? He has two other books. Um, first of which is called the Celestial Concordance, a study of divine hierarchies. And he'll flip through the pages and see if he sees anything similar.
In this one, he does not.
Okay, and the last one would be the Lexicon of Arcane Theory.
Ooh, yes. Under Mythal, you see that he's traced over the text, and the text itself uh, is actually there, but there's also, like, that is also the illusion that you see, which is to say that his regular message isn't visible, but through that same illusory script spell. And you do recognize it
Mm,
as, yeah.
okay. I'll crease that page in as well. Um, and I'll think to myself, why would Noyle leave these notes for me? Or maybe he didn't. And I'll look around and be like, I'm talking to myself on this pot on this bench. That's not I'm still doing it. What's am I do? And I'll just stop talking. Um cool. I'll take in the environment for a little bit longer, look up at Blackstaff as my trip unfolds, and I'll start walking back.
Okay. As you do, you're getting closer to home. But you're still on the west side of High Street, of the High Road, rather. So maybe passing, yeah, just outside of the market. And right about there, you notice something, or sense something, rather.
Whoa.
All right, one moment.
Okay, that's not just me then, right? That means it's not rendering.
Yeah, no, it's, yeah. Okay, well, let's do this instead. You sense something from behind the other way. That didn't even make any sense. Okay, let me finish this. Okay, so you said something from behind over here. Never mind. Light off. Okay.
Ah, there we
See,
go.
yeah. Okay, so you said something from over here. My backlighting on this one was terrible. And you stop and you hear something over here, and then you hear the meow of a cat a little bit farther down to the east. But you're not entirely sure it was just the cat. What would you care to do?
Just um I would look at this building. Are there any signs in front of this building indicating what this building is?
All right. This building is a small uh, religious temple chapel. This would be, yeah, so this is a chapel. These are houses back over here. And then this is a general store, like a convenience store, corner store type thing.
Okay. I would look around, like the thing was like, did y'all just see that? Trying to see if I see anyone. Did anyone else hear that?
All right,
Still talking to
please.
myself.
Please make a perception check.
Oh god, that's awful. 5.
All right. As you say that, Please. Well, let's do this. Hopefully this works first.
Okay.
All right. Yes, please roll initiative with
Uh,
disadvantage as you are surprised.
with disadvantage. Okay. External link. Oh, it's just a. Whoops. Whoops. Where did we go? Oh, it's an external link. I clicked the roll initiative icon because I thought that's how we would do it in here. My apologies. Don't forget I said anything. 16.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten all that set up yet, but because I need the character sheets all set up, so that'll be
Question.
done before session 0 at 16. That's good.
Quick question.
Yes.
Um, would you like it better if I just rolled with advantage and on normal rolls we take the first number and then on advantage you take the higher and then disadvantage you take the lowest? Or do you
Yeah,
want me to just switch
that's
it
how I
every
usually
time?
do it. If people roll
Oh,
twice, I
okay.
usually just the second number only exists if we have advantage or disadvantage.
Perfect. Okay, I just switched it. I think that's why I had it originally. I just couldn't remember why.
Okay. I am going to try to start the combat music here. There we are. So here we go.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay, perfect. I need to unmute Sonic. Oh, superhero, this one's got me. Okay. All right, so Perrin is going to start out. You notice something? It's nighttime. Give me a moment to do this. There we go.
How to oh, there we go.
Okay, so sorry about that.
You're
Okay,
good.
so Perrin is going to. You're talking to yourself. He calls out, "Yeah, you're talking to yourself because you're so dumb." And is going to cast a firebolt at you from
Oh,
behind here. No, you know what? It'll
okay.
be magic missile. Magic missile. He pulls out a
Okay.
wand. Cancel. Okay. He pulls out a wand. Uh, swishes and flicks.
I will react to it and I will
Okay.
cast shield on myself.
Nice.
It's like bloody hell. What was that for?
Says, we know that you have been learning magic. We don't appreciate it. We put in the time. We put in, not we put in the time because you're doing that too. We go to the academy. We work hard there. And it's not right that you are stealing our prestige. So we're here to punish you. And then he comes back here. Cell moves up. You hear him over by the fence. And he is going to hold his action. All right, Tesh. You know that they're there. You can't see them, but you can definitely hear them. Perrin has yelled out, Davin, rush him. What would you like to do as you go before Davin?
Um I think I would immediately I would reply, y'all know that, regardless of being wealthy or nobles, that casting spells in open like this is illegal. And I'll just run this way. So 5, 10, 20 to right here. And I will, you know what? I will hold a spell if someone comes around this corner. So like right here or right here, where I can see them. Well, would they have half cover right here, or would I be able to see them, you think?
If you were here and there, they would
Yeah.
only have one square, one corner, so they wouldn't have cover.
Okay. So I would hold my action if someone runs over here, um, to fire off a spell.
Okay. Which spell are you holding and concentrating?
It would be Ray of Frost.
Okay, perfect. So that is a concentration and okay, very good. That will be Davin. He's going to run up. He's got a kind of club in his hand. He doesn't see you, and he's going to round the corner, look around. He'll see you there, and then he'll start advancing on you. And that will be when you can shoot him.
Okay. And you mentioned I can't target, so I just have to cast the spell, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Ray of Frost.
Next week it'll be out.
Gotcha. Dang, my rolls have been awful. That's a 9.
All right. 9 will most certainly miss.
Yeah.
All right. Brings us to round 2. Parent, seeing that that didn't work. All right. Is going to move here and hold his magic missile. Ooh, this is fun. A lot of waiting. Like it. All right. So, wasting his turn last turn, having held that, is going to rush around. All right, so that's 20, 35, 50, 60. All right, Tesh, what would you like to
Uh,
do?
what is this right here? Is this a wall? Please don't tell me this is a wall.
No, it is not. It is a bridge in case it floods.
Oh, okay. Um, first things first, I would fire off a Ray of Frost at Davin again, since I missed the first one. Now I'm just spraying and praying at this point.
I like it.
20. Wait, what is this? I rolled damage? What did I just do? Uh,
Oh, it automatically
was that?
does everything, and you rolled a critical hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. How do we do crits in this? Do you just roll maximum damage and then roll an extra die?
So at level 1, we do what the you just roll your regular die and then add another die. When we get to level 2, I have a critical hit system that the Roll20, their marketplace has. I don't think it's official, but it's their standard one.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that. Level 1 is still like you only have like 9 hit points, so 1 max damage can kill you. So at level 2, we do it. They're separated by tier and all sorts of stuff like that. So they're really good.
Gotcha.
But for now, we will take that as 6 and 2.
Is
And
it too late to say that I don't want to kill these dudes?
No, you can totally do that. All right,
Sweet.
so he is knocked unconscious. All right,
And
and
then,
Parent
uh,
doesn't see it, but he hears Davin go, oof. And Parent goes, Davin?
I would keep. Man, what do I do? What do I? Dang. I would just keep running. Yep, that's it. I'm just gonna keep backing up. Only because I can't see Cell, so that's my go.
Okay. All right, Davin is unconscious. We're going to take him out of initiative order. Perrin runs around at 15, 20. He's going to run up by Davin. And let's see the lighting. See you going only through one line, which means. Oh, it doesn't matter. He has magic missile. Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, just send it. Just do
Yeah.
it.
All right. So he's going to shoot magic missile at you.
Okay, question. I know I did the thing earlier when I cast sleep on the cup,
Yeah.
so that burned my spell slot, right? Yeah, I figured. It's all good. Just put me in a body bag.
All right. You have 10 HP.
Yep.
All right. You get hit for 6 damage. Minimum
Oh,
damage.
jeez. You said minimum?
Yep.
That is minimum, huh? Yeah, I'm at 4.
Okay. He says, and then that's it. He just laughs. All right. That is his turn. Cell is going to come around, and he can get to you with a club. He's going to try to hit you.
Oh man.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. He misses as you are agile. You dodge or jump over this little. It's like not like a bridge, but it's like a raised area, maybe like 2-3 inches. He goes to swing at you. You do a cool little flip, and then it is your turn again. You've got Mr. Magic Missile. Didn't check on his friend, and Cell coming around doesn't know that Davin is down.
Bell, why would you do this? Um, and I will draw my dagger that I have hidden in my sleeve, and I will cast Vengeful Blade on him if it hits. So I guess I just roll for attack, I believe, and then let's do. Wait, where's that? Please hit him. 14?
14. He is going to. Oh, this is on Cell. Yep.
Yes.
All right. 14 will just hit.
Perfect. And the spell I cast was Vengeful Blade, so I will display it and also cast it. So basically, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the spell. It was one of the spells that was on D&D Beyond. I think it's from the Ill Rigger.
I
Maybe I
have
should have
looked
asked
at.
you about that.
No, it's all available. Absolutely. I looked at
Okay.
Illrigger once, and I haven't looked at it again. So, what was this one that does?
So basically, if he takes an attack or tries casting a spell, he'll take 1d8 damage. So it's basically Booming Blade, except it's not movement. It's if he declares an attack or casting the spell.
Okay. Okay, I get it. That's cool. Instead of moving as if he takes a
Yeah.
harmful action. Okay.
Or if he takes an attack, right? So would you say with a reaction that counts because he's trying to attack me with a reaction, or no?
Uh,
If the target makes an attack, so an opportunity attack would account as an attack, right?
so Cell's not trying to attack you. It's he missed, and now it's your turn.
I know, but let's say that my strategy is to hit him with this and provoke him to attack me with an opportunity attack. The
Oh,
opportunity
then
attack would
absolutely
trigger
yes.
Vengeful Blade. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So because I hit him with a dagger, let me roll damage for the dagger. 6?
You knock him out cold.
Oh, okay. Not necessary then. Sorry, Cell. And then I'll just run past him. So it's 25. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Uh, do you do hungry 5, 10? Does this, hold on. Is this a square or is this like part of the house? You know what I mean?
Oh, this is, we'll call it a difficult terrain square.
Okay. Whew. Okay, 1, 2, 15, 20. Oh man. Nope, I'm not going there. 15. I'm gonna go here or
Okay.
here with 30 feet. Um, are there any doors or anything that I could try opening? I don't know if I have even any actions left to try even doing that, or is opening a door like a free action?
Opening a door is a free action unless it's locked or stuck.
Okay. So this little cellar right here, I would like to look. Well, would you require me to make like a perception check first to see
No.
if it's locked?
You can see that the cellar definitely has a chain and a lock on it, as this is. Let me see. We said that was the temple. This is a floral shop.
Gotcha. Damn it. Um, but I'll stay right here. I can't move anymore because I came over here anyways to try looking at the door.
All right. So we've taken Cell out of initiative. All right. Come here, little poor boy. And he can't see you, so he's going to use his action to dash right in front of you. He points his wand point blank and he says, point blank at your face, and he says, "Get ready to go to jail." All right, Tesh, what would you like to do? He is as yet
Um,
uninjured.
he's cast magic missile twice. I'm assuming he's gonna cast it again.
Yeah, he's got a
So
wand.
yeah, dagger. I'm going to vengeful blade him again. Oh wait, hold on. He'd be utilizing the wand, right? So it's technically not an attack action. Is that right?
And make a, we brandish a weapon, melee attack. The target makes an attack or casts a spell.
Is he casting a spell or is he using an
Yes.
item that has a? Okay.
It's still
All
the
right.
magic
Well,
action.
perfect. Perfect. Okay. So this is not going to really matter if I don't hit his ass. Ooh, can I grapple him? No, my strength is so bad. Oh my god. Uh yeah, screw it. Tried and true. I'm gonna attack with my dagger. Hopefully this works. 13.
A 13 will hit his mage armor, being ineffective against him.
Okay, question. So I'm a human, right?
Yes.
So I would get heroic inspiration after a long rest. Would you give that at the beginning, or would I have to wait until I take a long rest to get that?
You would have it.
Ah, God. I mean, this is a better time to use it than any because if he did minimal damage 6, then I'm pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration and roll again.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
17.
17 does hit. That is perfect.
So, all right. Dagger damage. 6 again.
Okay. He loses 6 hit points. That is a significant portion of his health. Not quite
Um.
half, but a significant portion.
Okay. Vengeful Blade. And I would. Perrin. I don't want any trouble. Right? I didn't do anything to you. You came in, bought some tea. I don't know what the problem is. Sure, I practice magic. Yes, I do. But what harm does that do? And before I take another step back, I'll give him an answer to respond.
He just smiles and he says, "You don't see. You don't see." And you can just see this hatred in his eyes, like this jealousy. You can tell this whole fight, he's been using a wand that casts the spell for him. You have not been doing that.
Perrin, I can show you. Would you like me to help you with your studies?
No, you stupid street rats! And he goes to fire off again, taking another 6. Alright, he
Ooh,
is
nice.
badly wounded.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Alright. But he's able to get the spell off. And again, it is 6 damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Alright. You go down. He kicks you just for fun. It is your turn. Please make a death saving throw.
Please hold. Please hold. I'm trying to remember how to make death saves in D&D Beyond.
You drop your hit points to 0, and it'll bump
Oh,
up.
that makes sense. I haven't even done that yet. Please hold.
Yeah, no worries.
4.
It took us a long time, too.
Okay. Okay. Roll. 19.
Nice.
Success.
That is a success. All right. Parent is going to kick you. That is 1 failure.
Okay.
Please make another death save.
15. All right.
15. Parent kicks you again. In your half blacked out state, you hear him calling you a stupid street rat. I don't see why you get all the talent. And it is your turn. Please make a 3rd death save.
Okay. So that was another failure, though, right?
No. Oh, yes.
Or was
2
it?
successes from your
Okay.
rolls and 2nd failure from him.
So 2 and 2?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my god. All right. 4. I'm dead.
Okay. So you fall and he starts to kill you. He says, "Oh, no, 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 no!" And just as you're fading out, he pulls out a scroll and he casts Revivify. What does the scar on your? What does the scar from this look like?
Um,
Oh, that was not supposed to do that. So.
you said he kicked me, right?
Yeah,
Did he like kick me in the face? Did he kick me on the side or
that's up to you.
um interesting. I don't know. I if I was if I died from the kick, I imagine he'd like kick me in the face. And so or the head. So there is a scar that's kind of hidden on the back right side of my head behind my ear.
Okay. I like it. When you wake, he is not there, and neither are his friends. But you know full well what happened. That he accidentally killed you and then saved your life.
I would lay there for a second, just trying to, I guess, make sense of it all. Um, Also try to figure out like what he meant, but like how I don't see it. And yeah, also defeated, honestly, that he lost in this kind of fight, even though it's 3-on-1. Until he gets on his feet, I guess brush himself off, and he'll walk home. Kind of like
You
in shock, just like what the hell just happened?
you almost won a 3-1 fight. It was down
Oh
to
man.
one hit on either of you.
Oh man. So if my vengeful blade did one more damage, he'd be dead.
Or if you'd hit with your first with your dagger attack, yeah.
I did hit him with a dagger.
Or maybe it was somebody else. Yeah, so if that was the one, uh
Oh,
he got
okay.
hit
Yeah, I
twice and it
did
would have been the third.
12. Yeah, I think I did
Yeah.
12 total points. So I gotcha. Well, it is what it is. At least I don't have to make a new character again. That would be unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. It's like I'm not gonna actually kill you, but you did die, and now you have a scar. And the fact that he killed you and brought you back opens up so much. And what's great is your character. You look over and you find that he dropped his wand of magic missiles.
Oh, I'll pick it up. Um, I'll put it in my sleeve.
Okay. You can feel a sort of resistance from it. Like it doesn't care for you, but it'll still work.
So this is so he's Draco Malfoy, and I just stole his wand in the seventh movie.
No, that's not where I got this from at all.
No, I love it.
Yeah. I just watched the whole
It's
series
good.
again 2 weeks ago, so
I wish I could do that. My wife refuses to watch the last two movies because she hasn't finished reading the books, and it's quite sad.
I want her to watch the
Yeah.
movie first so that so that the book is that much better.
I've tried, and we've gotten into many an argument. She quote unquote just doesn't want it to end. So
That's
sad.
cool. That's that's cool. Yeah, for her, Dumbledore's dead, but Dobby's still alive. I'd take it.
so, so do I restore? Sorry, in game, I restore
Oh
life with
yeah,
1 hit point, correct?
yes. You wake up. You find the wand, and as you do that, you look over yourself. Evidence is everywhere, uh, and you hear the guard coming. Would you like to run, or would you like to stay here and speak with the guards?
I will. I'm in pretty bad shape. Did he get a look at my face?
The guards or at who
Guards,
got?
yeah.
No, they haven't arrived yet.
Oh,
So if
uh,
you wanna get out of here before they arrive, you have a time to escape, and they'll come to
I
an
will
empty
do that.
crime scene. Okay.
I will do that. Yeah, I will leave. I ain't no narc.
All right. Well, perfect. That is exactly the amount of time that I had booked for it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Um.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
We still have a little bit more. My bad.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, you go home with the wand, and what do you do with the wand? Do you go home? Do you practice with it? What do you do before you go to sleep tonight? Uh,
Noel hasn't shown up tonight, has he?
he has not.
And then mom's asleep.
She's up reading, but she kind of like dozed off in the chair.
I'll blow out the lamp, put a blanket on her, put the book back on the coffee table, or tea table or whatever. Um, I would go upstairs, lay in bed, and I'll look at the wand. I won't use it or anything. Um, Thinking about how he killed me, but he brought me back to life. So there's a bunch of confusion going on. With the intentions of whenever I see Perrin again, if he doesn't make himself readily available, right, coming to the shop or coming to seek me out, I would eventually go find him and yeah, talk to him.
The next night, you know that he is going to be at your tavern. Was that yours or was that?
I'm at the Copper Cup, so
Yeah.
that could be
Okay.
Ring.
Yeah. Okay. So he is at do, 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 a tavern. Oh, you know what? It's on his notes. Custom location: the Skewered Dragon, where the bard Leora Valen performs. She's known as Lark.
Okay,
She
keyword dragon.
is,
Got it.
yeah, there is a special performance tomorrow night, and he's going to go see because he's a big fan.
Okay. Um, I would make arrangements to try going there and finding him. Um, Maybe try to show up a little bit earlier just in case he does show up earlier so I can kind of meet him outside as opposed to inside. But if he's not, I would go inside and look for him.
Okay. So that'll be next week that we'll get into You Go, and we're going to start session 0 at the tavern, or
Perfect.
at the tavern, and that's where we'll meet everybody.
Nice. Okay. So at the tavern, the skewered dragon, seeing Lark.
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to remember that. I don't
I
think I've
will
taken note in a while.
I will have notes, and the video will also be posted on a private YouTube channel.
Nice. Okay.
Uh,
Um,
the goal is to have the other ones up for everyone to see. Would that be okay with you?
yeah, that's perfectly okay.
But I feel like the prologues are one on one, and we can maybe share them with each other. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm all about it. Not too concerned with that at all. You do
okay.
what you want with them. Um, cool. That was awesome. First prologue. Once I got in the groove, I feel like, and thinking about how it's pretty much just like a one on one thing where I'm off doing my own thing. Once I
Yeah,
got into that mindset, it was pretty straightforward. So I was pretty happy with it.
that was the same for me. I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird. How am I gonna sustain this for 2 hours? And it was like, just write 2 hours of material. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's just D&D, right? Like,
Yeah,
so. But cool. All right. Are we playing next week? Is that kind of the plan for session 0? Trying to
that
get through
is
Sorn and Asobi? Yeah, Asobi Spirit.
Yeah, I've got Sorn on Friday, and Asobi and I are still working on his questionnaire. But hopefully we can do his on like Monday or Sunday, Monday or Tuesday before the session. And we
Okay.
will definitely, as long as all four of us are here, I'll be there running the session.
Perfect. Okay. 24th. Now I'm excited all over again.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
sweet. But kind of sad that you didn't give me my double bladed scimitar, but also I'm super happy that you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there like, is he gonna give it to me? Oh, he's not. He's gonna make me work for it. So I'm super excited to figure out when it's gonna come up. I was like, I just got this measly dagger, but I think it's great. I don't know how I was gonna feel if you gave it to me because I know we talked about it in our 101. But I'm
Yeah.
glad you didn't. I'm like, thank God. Hopefully he. I don't care if you give it to me at level 10, honestly, at this point. But it was. I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah. No, this is like level 0, and since it's tied to your subclass, I think we'll get it closer to your subclass choice.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, am I level 2 now? Is that what you said after the prologues? We're level 2?
Yes, yes. Now you'll level up to 2, and that is where we'll meet the party. Thank you for reminding me.
You're good. Have I gone through a long rest? Do I get my heroic inspiration back?
Yes, because we're picking up next session that next
The
evening.
following evening.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that'll
Okay.
be Tuesday night.
Sweet. Awesome. All right. I won't waste too much of your time. Probably do a bio break before Devin hops in here. But great session. I'm excited for the main campaign to kick off. And yeah, dude. Thanks again.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
See ya. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, you're a good boy. No. Artie, come on. Come on, Artie. You're so good. Okay, Artie, I know you want to jump. Here, buds.